At first, we had no idea what it was. We weren't even sure that there was a problem. And the doctors took our little Esther for testing right after birth. And they told us that Esther was born with a skull that closed in utero, meaning that her brain would not be able to develop because there would be pressure against the skull, which already closed. And I remember at the time feeling very weak, vulnerable, of course very scared and worried about what's going to be with our little Esther. At 6 months of age, Esther underwent an extensive 11-hour surgery in Long Island Jewish Children's Medical Center, where the doctors were able to open up the closed sutures and allow for brain growth and close the sutures back to where they belong. Baruch Hashem, now Esther is developing in a healthy way, developmentally and physically. Around the age of 5, Esther began to realize that she really does look very different than the girls in her class, people in the playground, in the supermarket. And then she started to ask me questions like, Mommy, why do I look this way? Why is one eye over here and the other eye is over there? Is something wrong with me? Why does my Mora speak to me and she thinks that I don't really understand her? Because I really understand her. Sometimes I catch Esther standing in front of the mirror in the bathroom, trying on different hats and different hairstyles, trying to hide a little part of her face so that maybe if she goes outside that way, people won't really notice that she looks different and they'll just walk right on by. The good news is that there is hope for Esther. She needs to undergo another surgery, a cranial vault remodeling of her skull. The cost of this surgery is $210,000. And unfortunately, insurance will not cover it, as the doctor is a private practitioner. However, in the kindness of his heart, Dr. Fearon from Dallas, Texas, has agreed to reduce the fee of the surgery to just over $51,000. The discount is only available for a few months, since things can change. And I turn to you as a mother, as a friend, to please help our little Esther, a little girl with so much love, patience, care, and an amazing, bubbling personality. Anybody who meets Esther is always standing there smiling. At the same time, there are many days when Esther feels very alone and quite different. And she so desperately wants to be accepted by other children just for who she is. Help us give Esther the gift she can only dream of.